This video is on how to use Visualizer to record you teaching, talking to your students, giving a lesson, do a read aloud, whatever you want to use Visualizer to. For it is to capture your video. You can use it to teach with, but as I said in the classes that we gave earlier, it's not great at recording you using a projector. It does actually terrible at picking up a projector, as does any camera. So if you're going to use your projector, don't use Visualizer. However, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use and set up Visualizer. Now, first of all, Visualizer is this green icon you see me pull into the middle of the screen. And the other icon I'm going to tell you is important is this sound one. You all have those icons, and you have to check your sound once. I'm going to go ahead and click on my sound to show you what I mean. So when I open up sound, it shows all the sound devices, but the second tab is the important one that you see right here. I'm going to click on that. I have a microphone. Actually, I have another microphone up there as well. You need to make sure that the right microphone has that green checkbox on it, that it's the default microphone. And you can right click on that and just say set as default mic. I don't have that option because it already is. The other thing that you're going to want to do is set the level of the microphone. So I'm going to double click on it, and right here it says levels. You want to pull it all the way over to 100. If that ends up being too loud, you can always turn it down, but that's how much of the volume of the sound in the room you want it to pick up. In general, you want it to be 100%. Sometimes that's too loud, but start at 100, test it, and see. So after I set that, I'm just going to say okay. I'm going to say cancel because I already have it set there. And so I've got the sound set up on Visualizer. Now I'm going to open up Visualizer. It will work with any camera that we've got in the district. You need to go and click on the settings. I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Camera's in the way. This picture right here that says camera, I'm going to select the camera, and it is not picking up. There we go, USB camera. I'm going to use that one because you can't use the same camera twice. This is not the best resolution camera. In fact, it's none of the cameras that you have available to you. It's much lower res than those, but use this as the example. So you make sure the right camera is selected, and then move the camera as you need to make sure there's no students in the video. You have the background you want. I usually do like I am right now. I have it up on my projector while I'm setting that up. So down here, I'm going to go ahead and go full screen. You can see it's set up with a little camera, and that means it's ready to take a picture. And we're not using it for pictures, we're using it for video. So I'm going to hit the little up arrow right there and switch it to video, and one that says record. Now when I hit that button, it's going to record. But I want to do one more thing. I want to check the audio to make sure the right audio device is selected. So I'm going to go up to that gear, and under recording, what is my audio device? And I'm going to pick, I'm going to use this headset just because you're not going to have that many audio devices in there. And quality normal is fine. You could turn it up to excellent if you wanted to. It theoretically saves that at a higher stream. Now I'm done. So I can just hit record. And the first thing it's going to do is say, where are you going to want to save this when you're done? And I'm going to say this PC and videos. Say OK. So it's going to go in my video folder because it's a video. Now it's recording. As soon as I say where it's recording to, it's recording. I've got a pause button down here that I can pause. I can mute the sound while I'm recording. I can stop when I'm done. And as soon as I stop, that video is set. So I can walk over there if you want me to show up in that video on the screen. I'll walk over there real quick. So now I'm in this one, and you can see this is a lower resolution camera, and it's also way on the other side of my room and zoomed in. But that's how that works to set up Visualizer. And then when you're done, you just hit stop, and it's saved it into my videos with that time and date stamp on there. Now, every single time you click record, it's going to ask you where you want to save it. I'm again going to have to say this PC and videos and say OK, and as soon as you do that, it starts. Visualizer is great for normal recordings to connect with your students, and if you're not using a projector. If you are, Visualizer is not the option for you. It can be used on your laptop with your webcam, on your desktop with a document camera or a webcam. Any camera will work. It just needs to be set up and turned on, and that's it. That's all there is to using Visualizer.